Hey there, Jaden. Hope you're having a great day today. There's your video lesson. Two things I want to talk about. I'll go down that list. If you have questions or want me to look at anything, have your mom or dad shoot me over a message. I'll be more than happy to answer. So let's get to it. So your mom sent over a text saying that you got sidetracked up the week, went to park or something like that, hanging out with your buddies, I think, is what it was, or something to that effect. She said that you did have a couple of things you wanted me to talk about, namely continuing down the road with arpeggios and pentatonics, and I'm assuming you want in there the modal pentatonics and the modal the extension alterations we can make to the arpeggio. So we'll talk about that. So we did last time, if memory serves me correct, my notes are correct over here, that we did box 4 A minor pentatonic. And so we have 3 options for soloing, and actually 4 options for soloing in that position. We had the arpeggio, we had the arpeggio, the regular just minor triad. Oh, we have more options. We have a bunch of options. We have A minor, right? A minor 7, A minor 6. All of which are great ideas or great things to do for Dorian. It would work in Dorian really well. All 3 of those. And going to the point of the arpeggios and making them sound like the quality that you're going for. So if I just did the arpeggio, let's see if I can do it. Right, it would lose the effect of the arpeggio because an arpeggio is a collection of major and minor thirds played in succession, and scales contain major and minor seconds, barring the pentatonics. But the major scale is going to contain all major and minor seconds, and arpeggios are a collection of the thirds. When we start putting seconds, i.e., like say for example the A minor arpeggio with the 6 here, and then going to the 7th, and then this right here, all of a sudden it loses its arpeggio-ness, I guess you could say, if that's a word. Even from this angle, if I did so A, C, E, F sharp. So as soon as I do that, I'm leaving the land of arpeggios and I'm going into scales. Let's go. Right, so I started off with the arpeggio, I went to something that sounds like a scale, and then back into the arpeggio. And that's not what we're going for with this. I mean, that's the thing you can do, like it's art at the end of the day, you can do whatever you want. But if you're really trying to work on arpeggios versus scales, that's how I would view them. So, for example, one more time, that position 4, there, right? So I'm going on that, and then the highest, that was an A right there, so that's just A minor triad. Land on that G right there, that's the 7th. There's the natural 6, that's that A minor 6 chord. Right? You can do things where you go up one and come back down the other. And I find that's kind of fun to do. But with this, adding that color note at the top of the arpeggio really brings out the mode or upper extension that you're trying to tease out of this thing, which I like to do it that way. Cool, so to give you a new one right here, let's go down to position 5 right here, fret 5, and we're going to do the E minor. So you do A minor, E minor form. So this is the E minor shape, right? We're all agreeing on that. Here's the minor, A minor, right? And the arpeggio shape, level 1 arpeggio shape for this one here. If you're curious, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 arpeggio shapes that are level 1. You have this one for sure. I believe you have C. So I think you have like 2 or 3 when I do this one here. So it sounds like this. So this shape is going to be, in essence, that, right? So someone who's just starting out, arpeggios will just get that broken, right? And we're going to add an extra note to it. Now with this, you have to do that like that rolling the ring finger, rolling the pointer finger. It's going to look like this. Hammer, 5 to 8, it's all tabbed out here for you. 7, I'm going to roll that ring finger, and I'm going to do like a micro movement back, it's like a reverse uppercut. I'm going back towards the back while my elbow is going this way. So, right? One more time from this angle. Let me get it for you. See what my arm is doing? Going back this way. Same thing with my pointer finger. I'm rolling it. I spent a fair amount of time doing this when I was younger. There we go. I still got it. Not old yet. There you go. Come with that. There you go. Okay. So good. It's a party trick. So with that, slowing it down, 5-8 hammer, roll, 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 hammer, pull off, and actually this is like an uppercut motion right here. So right, you get pretty fast at it. So what you can do with that one, the extension, so to make this the Dorian, the F sharp is right here, and it's related to number 2, the point number 2, is that, so I was jamming with this, and I wanted to make that arpeggio like a Dorian sound by adding an A minor 6 to it, adding the F sharp to the chord. I might just go up to there, I might not even play on the first string. Right? And then what I might do, once I get to there, is once I get to the top of the arpeggio, is go into the Dorian pentatonic box 1. So box 1 obviously is this guy right here, one of the first ones I ever taught you. I teach anybody for that matter. Is that we're going to take the G's and turn to F sharps. Instead of this one, we're going to do here. To get that Dorian sound. Let's work my rules. So pentatonics, arpeggio, into the other arpeggio. Right, so work on those two, work on connect. So now you get this one over here, take this one here and see if you can like jam or solo for a backing track moving between these two positions right here. What we'll do next time is we'll bridge that gap between those. There's the other form of A minor, which is the D minor form, right? Right, just practicing warming up, but what that shape will do is that'll bridge the gap, so you can actually sweep or do arpeggios all the way up the neck through all these positions right here. So you have a fair amount of the neck covered. And there's stuff down here we can do too, but we'll talk about that next time. All right, man, work on that for me. Like I said, if you want me to look at anything, if not, we'll be doing some Alice in Chains playthrough, make sure your solo is all good. And then at that point, I think we had Zero was the next thing, or Rusty Cage. We'll kind of decide next time which one we're going to do first, but they both be good ones, good choices for you. All right, man, I'll see you next time.